Do you feel like you can't get things done? Get going. Do what you feel like you should. Your head is full of accusations telling you that you are lazy, no good, why are you not going? Yet you can't make yourself start. If you recognize this in yourself or in someone else, this is for you. Find out what is the root of this problem and how to get going when the going gets tough. I am Dr. Hanna Helena, and in this video I'm going to show you what is causing someone to not get going and how to move on with easy and good tools. I have been a doctor of good energy for 18 years. My mission is to sustainably light up the world and your life. So come along. The lack of ability to move on, to get motivated, comes from the root of sadness. Why are we sad? Where does that come from? That sadness has a very low energy, very low vibration. And if we're not taking care, we're going to dip into depression. So it's a dangerous place to be in and absolutely necessary to move on. So why is someone sad? You think it's all kinds of legitimate reasons, such as people were treating them bad, they haven't had the right chance, they're a victim of some sort. But if that was really the root of sadness, how come in the developed world, in the Western world, there is so much more depression and problems with mental health than in the developed world, where it is absolutely not necessarily true that you will have a meal waiting for you when you come home. You have no electricity, no running water, personal safety is maybe not guaranteed, healthcare is not good. And still, these people are not suffering from sadness the same way as in the Western world. Because sadness really comes from a lack of meaning. Why am I here? Do I matter? Does it matter what I do, that I'm here? And in our secular world, we have focused more on things to do. What? It looks like you're going to have a great life. You're going to pursue a career and have a family and earn a lot of money, maybe get famous. And that's what's going to give you meaning. But it is a superficial meaning, no deep meaning. The real deep meaning is that every human being was put here on this earth for a reason. You are here because you are wanted, and your contribution to this world is so important. But until you see that, you can stay in that state of sadness, feeling useless, feeling unmotivated, feeling, I can't get off the couch. I can't move on and do the things I have set out to do because there's not enough energy in you. So I recommend that you start just closing your eyes and feel, what is it you notice in there? What is there? If you really focus, you can see that inside of you, you can sort of see the room, though you don't see the room because you have your eyes closed. That is your awareness. That is your soul. That is that pure, holy, amazing part of you that cannot be angry, cannot feel slighted, cannot feel sad, because it is a straight good from the creator of the world. And in that, if you are aware of your awareness of your soul, you can see that it goes so much beyond, have I accomplished anything? You know, you don't have to be sad because you're not the CEO of Amazon. I wouldn't want to be the CEO of Amazon anyway. You might be a taxi driver. You might be a kindergarten teacher. Those things are just as valuable. You might not even have a job, but you're taking care of your children, or you are taking care of the neighbors. It is all those things that makes people who come from maybe very challenged, developed world situations, but they are part of a community. They know they play a role in other people's lives. They don't sink into that sadness, even though they might not have any idea how they're going to earn money this month. And the sadness is the hardest part to live with, because after that, below that, comes depression. And once we are in that state, it's very hard to shake yourself off. So if you feel sadness, real sadness now, just pick it up. Pick it up. Say, I feel this sadness. What is it? Pick up that sadness child. Put it in your lap and say, tell me, what's not right in your life? And you know, it might feel even more painful when you do that than the sadness felt before, but it's for only a few seconds. Once recognized, once the feeling is acknowledged, it gets weaker. It feels like you've seen it, you've heard it, and you don't need it anymore in a sense. So continue with this strategy of kind of hugging your sadness, listening to your sadness, and then letting it go. Those two things, realizing that you are meaningful and listening to your sadness story in a way, is going to start rising your vibrations to eventually get to the place where you feel happy and content, and you can see the good in your life. And that's when you are starting to feel that energy coming again. You start feeling, wow, I really want to go out running now. And you actually put on those shoes and go out running. Because all of a sudden you feel a surge of energy. The sadness have made you feel like you can't get going. So sadness is part of the attribute of earth, of dust. You can feel it. It's stationary. It doesn't want to move. But once you start to raise your energy, there's no problem for you to move. You're no longer stuck to the ground, so to speak. So search for the meaning in your life. It's so important. It actually is the most important thing in your life. And so many people are avoiding it. I think it is because you're afraid somehow that there might not be an answer, or that the answer might be requiring a lot of you. Don't be afraid of it. This is the most important thing in life after all. So yes, every moment in your life has meaning. Whether you are the CEO of Amazon, or you are a cab driver, or you're taking care of your little children at home. Every moment in your life is valuable. Treasure it. So like, subscribe, and share this with someone who could benefit.